welcome to another live stream watch long reaction. Tonight we are reacting to USA versus Uruguay in CONMEBOL Copa América 2024 Group C. Estados Unidos contra Uruguay en la Copa América de CONMEBOL Grupo C. Their second ever meeting. Uruguay won in 1993, 1-0. The United States looking to win and save their own hind ends. Panama -1 on goal differential, which would mean they would be a +1 if they beat Bolivia 2-0. They have to do better than 2-0, Panama, because the USA beat Bolivia by 2-0. They have to do better. The USA has to win. That is for sure. If it is 3-0 Panama, then the USA, well, that would be enough. That would be +2. Then there's head-to-head. But either way, no problem. No problem. How we doing? Teams are walking out. We're ready to go at the house of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce at Arrowhead Stadium. United States versus Uruguay. Starting 11s are as follows. For United States, we got Matt Turner, Joe Scally, Chris Richards, Tim Ream, Anthony Robinson, Weston McKennie, Eunice Musa, Tyler Adams, Gio Reyna, Falarin Balogun, and Christian Pulisic, the captain. For Uruguay, in goal, we have Sergio Rocher, Matias Vina, Matias Oliveira, Ronald Araujo, Nandez, Federico Valverde, the captain, Manuel Ugarte, Maxi Araujo, De La Cruz, Facundo Pellistri, and Darwin Nunez. John Tolkien playing? No, because of course he wouldn't be. He's not on the roster. And I don't even think he would help, to be totally honest. No, because they're both in Ireland right now. She just had a show in Dublin yesterday, I think. And Travis made it back for that show. So, no, they are not at this game. Now, Patrick Mahomes, I think he is at this game, if I remember correctly. I think Patrick Mahomes is at this game. And, of course, his wife. But Taylor and Travis are not there. And let's also bring up the Bolivia-Panama game because we have to focus on it as well, considering the U.S. result, especially if the U.S. is winning. So it's that simple. Anthems are being played down in Panama, or down for Panama, Bolivia. If Panama does not win 2-0 or 3-0 or more, just win. Basically, you don't want Panama to win 3-0 if the USA is winning. Then you add a goal for every goal Panama score above 3-0. So the U.S. would have to win by 2 or 3 or whatever. Who will win Liga MX? I don't see why it wouldn't be America. I don't see why not. Unless they got rid or lost Jardinet to the national team. Saludos. Saludos. Landon Donovan's a good player, but I think Clint Dempsey was better. Dempsey is better. Dempsey is better, in my opinion, in my honest opinion. For me, it's Clint Dempsey, Donovan Pulisic, but Dempsey's number 1. Exactly. Well, if I was Bielsa's assistant, my message to Uruguay would be, play the way you know how to play. You can figure this out. If I was Berhalter, well, I'd probably say something that Berhalter was not. Oh, if I was the coach. Better, because, yeah, if I was Berhalter, I would not be saying what he's saying. If I was the coach, I'd be like, this is your moment. Guys, this is your moment. You're better than this. You are the best generation. It's said you are the best generation this country's ever produced. Play like it. You have the talent that teams that Donovan and Dempsey did not have. But you know what they had that you don't? The heart. They did not have the talent. Not like you, but you have no heart. For once in your lives, show heart. For once in your lives, show some fight. fight for this crest. Fight for your flag because you haven't yet. It's not good anymore to just be, oh, we've got potential. We've got some good players. No, it's not that anymore. No, it's not that anymore. You know what it is? We got to get the job done now. You want to be looked at as winners? We have to get the job done now. This ain't no more excuses of, oh, we're young. No, it's not. No, now is the time to prove that you have the talent that is said you have. Okay? Show some heart for once. Show some spine. Because you never have before. You try to coast by on your talent, and if that doesn't work, you lose. Not anymore. Not anymore. No. Know what you're fighting for. You're on the brink. Do you want to be looked at as a bunch of losers? As a bunch of players who lost everything, who was given everything but squandered it? You're on the verge. You're on the verge of losing everything as a football nation. Figure it out. Turner, Robinson, Ream, Richards, Scally, Musa, Adams, McKenney, Pulisic, Balogun, Reyna. Good, because you're going. I said U.S. players. Exactly, that's what I said, his assistant. He played in Europe. Nice. SmackDown versus Raw 2009. No, 2007. Exactly. Starting 11, Roche, Vina, Oliveira, Araujo, Nandez, De La Cruz, Ugarte, Valverde, Araujo, Nunez, Pellistri. 3-1 Uruguay. Exactly. Dempsey had a heart. And yeah, he didn't play in Europe much, but he was awesome when he wore the USA shirt. That's what matters. I'm not talking about his overall career. I'm talking about his USA career. When he wore the USA shirt, he played with heart. He played with fight. He was good in Europe, and he came back to MLS a bit earlier, but he played with heart. That's what matters. Pulisic doesn't. Hate to tell you, he doesn't. I agree with that. Toluca. Yeah, I feel like Toluca. It's Toluca going to be the dark horse. I just have a hunch. What's up? And we're off. USA, Uruguay, about to start Panama, Bolivia. They got Tanev. They kept Max Domi. They got Stolars. They got Hakenpa, the defenseman from the Stars as well, another defenseman from the Stars. They kept Joseph Wool. They got Oliver Ekman-Larsson. The Leafs did some good work. Hopefully the USA doesn't rig this match. I don't think I'll have to worry about that. We're off in Orlando between Bolivia, Panama, USA, Uruguay going on as well. About the same time started. Exactly. The rest love CONMEBOL. Don't worry. I think they've signed some players this free agency start. Yes, I think they've still signed some players. Yes. 1 minute in, still 0-0, 0-0. I'll give score updates for Bolivia, Panama as well. Exactly. Uruguay, Bielsa's not coaching today. Quiroga is the assistant, the manager under Bielsa while Bielsa's serving suspension. I'm guessing for late entry to the field. Slavkovsky got an extension with the Habs. Yep, that's a good move. I think will be the final score. I say 3-1 Uruguay. Panama, Bolivia, 3-0 Panama. USA playing forward. Over the top. Pulisic. Pulisic keeps it in. Pulisic still. USA. That's out for a throw. And Panama plays through, but that'll be a save by Bolivia. A little bit of a warning shot there. A USA win and a Panama draw would put the USA through. So that also is helpful. Jesse Marsch has only been with Canada for under a month. He has already led them to quarterfinals of Copa America, has accomplished more with them than Jimmy and Greg have with Mexico and the USA. I agree. You're right. Jesse Marsch is him. Go send him to Peru. He played yesterday. He played the last game Uruguay played, so no, he's not been benched for good. He did play about 10 minutes. That counts for something. That counts for something, in my opinion. Playing forward. Going forward. Going backwards is the USA 3 minutes in. 16 seconds ahead of the Panama game as we speak as well. A lot of players. I don't boot watch players. I'm not one of those people. A lot of players, though. It's one of the more popular brands. But September 7th, USA, Canada. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be a fun one. I can't wait. Can't wait. Shot wide by Bolivia. No, he has. He has. Canada got to a quarterfinal of the Copa America in 5 games with Jesse Marsch. As well as drew France 0-0, the second best team in the world. Mexico and the USA wouldn't do that. Hate to tell you. Oh, and by the way, that was the second game. Took him 5 games to get Canada to a knockout stage of the Copa America as a guest who barely qualified against Trinidad and bleeping Tobago. You know what? I don't know about you, but he's just had 5 games. Within the 5 games that he's had, he's done more. And Gold Cups are Moleros anyway. Who are we kidding? And the Nations League, the USA looked the best in of the 3. Greg wasn't even coaching. It was BJ Callahan. Let's not forget the USA damn near choked to Jamaica the 3rd time round and luckily got through. Also, let's not forget that the first time Mexico went and collapsed on themselves. And also that happened the second time, but BJ Callahan actually dominated Mexico. I mean, yes, the 2021 Nations League Finals, one of the most iconic games I've ever watched. I won't say it isn't, but Mexico legitimately collapsed on themselves during that match. This is Arrowhead Stadium for USA Uruguay, Orlando Exploria Stadium for Bolivia, Panama. Bolivia has some pride to have to at least try to get a draw against Panama, which would be enough for the USA, even if the USA draws. Which right now, the USA would be advancing with these results. BJ was the man, absolutely. And sadly, he's going to Nashville. Should have fired Berhalter after game 2 and let BJ run the rest of the tournament. You might as well have. 6 minutes, Pulisic free kick. Oh, they probably will. They'll find out about the result, be like, hey, let's sit back and defend. Which, if it's a 1-0 win, all the USA has to do is win. Hell, if it's 2-0, all the USA has to do is win. Still adds to their goal differential. I think if it's 3-0 Panama, it still gets to be a little bit dicey. But, you know, cross in. Header. And over the bar. Tim Ream. 7th minute. 0-0. Panama almost scored. How Bolivia did, too. Bolivia on the ball. 6:37, 0-0, 0-0. Bolivia contra Panama. You'd probably be better than Jimmy. Probably less of a puppet. But it's like a certain pirate should be the TFC manager as well. So I know how you feel. I know how you feel. How many more points did Canada get than Mexico? How many more goals did Canada get than Mexico in Copa America? Yeah, they have the same. Yeah, but the difference is y'all's expectations was to romp the group. We had the group of death. You legit had the group of life, or one of the groups of life, and you did nothing with it. We had the group of death. And we also had to play in 105-degree heat to where a ref got heat stroke. And then the next game we had to play in Orlando, which is still pretty warm at 7 o'clock at night. The only time we played at okay, normal conditions was Argentina in a dome. I don't know. Different situations. And besides, you still bottled it. We didn't. We had more actual attacking pulses than you as well, if I'm being totally honest. If Liam Miller wasn't playing for most of that tournament, I think we would have had a better chance or better goal scoring. Liam Miller is the worst. But, hey, Antuna can't cross the ball either, so, you know. I know, and guess who did it? Canada. Oh, Canada. Happy Canada Day. 2 CONMEBOL former heavyweights get grouped by Canada. What a Canada Day to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sure he is. I'm sure he is. 9th minute. I just want to do the reason you suck speech. So I'm just sitting here watching this match. 9th minute. Well, he's talking about Mexico, though. That's exactly what he meant. But I think he's always tactical stressed. And I like tack, but he's always tactical stressed. If not for the USA, then for Brazil. And if not for that, then Orlando City. It pretty much is. I just didn't. It pretty much is. I just didn't, what is it called? Advertise it that way. But it pretty much is. Because the review is going to be USA Uruguay, so why would I review the double watch or advertise the double watch along? But it pretty much is. Come on now. It pretty much is. Sometimes I just don't advertise it that way. Good for y'all. Happy Canada Day. Vander's an all-star MLS. And Bernadeschi is too, so you love to see it. Header on. USA looks bad. Well, Piojo Alvarado doesn't play in MLS, so can't go. Well, he will be at the MLS All-Star game, just playing for the Mexican All-Stars. This is Liga MX MLS again, so. But I'm not eliminated, so I'm not crying. And even if I did, I don't know if my tear ducts work. So I don't think that'll happen unless you talk about USA eliminated tears. But I'm not going to have tears. I'm just calling them out. I'm going to call them out for their bullshit. I'm not crying. Anyway, if the USA gets eliminated, I'm just going to call them out on their bullshit. Like everybody else has, but I ain't the one crying. Now, maybe you could go to Tack and see if he's crying, or any USA fan, but I ain't going to be the one crying. I'm just going to call them out on their bullshit. That's all. That's called like I see it. That's all. 11th minute. Ooh. Bolivia's having some trouble, but they haven't got scored on yet. Still 0-0 in both matches. They've announced the convocado, the squad for the MLS team. They have not announced the Mexican team, I think, yet, but that probably would be tomorrow or one of the next couple of days. But the convocado squad list for the MLS side, they've announced. And Bernadeschi's on there, so we do have an all-star for the first time in 3 years. Well, actually 4, because 2020 didn't even have an all-star game. 4 years. 2020, no All-Stars because it didn't happen. 2021, no All-Stars because we sucked. 22, no All-Stars because we sucked. 23, no All-Stars because we sucked. So, corner for the USA. But we got Bernadeschi this year. I do like that all-star kit, though. Maybe I'll buy a Bernadeschi one. I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm not as mad about Coelho getting snubbed because he got hurt. Richie only played one MLS game, so can't get mad at that either. Cross in. Nice cross. Header. Nothing there. Who else would I be mad at about, I thought, getting snubbed for Toronto? Oh, Tyrese Spasser's hurt too, so that doesn't matter. Insigne might have been a snub, but hey, you know what? If three of those guys were healthy, I'd be mad. But, you know, only Bernadeschi was. Shot saved by Rocher. Yeah, honestly, that was a miss. I thought he's had a good season. But I don't know. Like, there legit needs to be, as I said, there legit needs to be an MLS. How do I put this? Or not MLS, but the FMF fans need to all be on code and basically revolt against the Federation. But that's never going to happen because, as I said, it's never going to happen. The fans need to basically say, we're not spending money on your ass until you fix things. But there are people that don't even care about the current events of the Federation. Like, in both cases, it's the vocal minority that are against the Federation. The only thing different is in Mexico, it seems like it's about 45-55. It's a lot more even. In the USA, though, it's like 78 or 20-80. Like, there's only 20% of people who are like openly like, oh, the Federation's corrupt, of Mexican fans. I think there are more people when it comes to the USA, when it comes to talking about Mexico, are more either talking about what's going on or journalists saying the Federation's corrupt. I don't think the diaspora fans care, per se. They're just happy there are games in their city. And then you also have the problem of MLS fans going to Leagues Cup. You have other countries' fans going to these Moleros. It's honestly, I don't know. I don't think there will be anything that changes because I don't think Mexican fans are going to stand up to the Federation and stop spending money on them and stop going to games, either of the Leagues Cup, Moleros, local Mexican games, national team. I don't think it'll happen. Like, all there is people are saying, hey, this Federation's corrupt. Televisa's ruining football in our country. Azcaraga's ruining it. Or anything else. But there's no action behind the words. So, that's the problem is Mexico, the FMF, can withstand words. They can't withstand either voting with your wallet or picket action. Exactly. So it is what it is. If they're both 0-0, yeah. If it's a both teams draw, then they would go through with a 0-0. Actually, no, because that would even out the goal differential. Yeah, if both games are draws, the USA goes through. Doesn't even have to be a 0-0. Or both of them don't even have to be 0-0s. As long as both games are draws, they would go through. Which right now, that's what it looks like. Lucky. I have sort of a different view on the Moleros for Mexico and the U.S., although I do believe these matches are for money. I do believe that 50% of the Moleros should be in the U.S., 50% should be in Mexico, not because it'll make them money, but it's fair for both fan bases from both countries to have a chance to see Mexico play. Fair enough. I'm not saying the Moleros are wrong. It's just the fact it's so overblown for the Mex Tour, first of all. Second of all, they go to places that I wouldn't think have a big Mexican fan base, unless you look it up. Like, when I looked up Charlotte, North Carolina, when they went there, I was like, that can't be. And I look it up, and it's got a pretty good number of Latino population in Charlotte, North Carolina. More than you would think, okay? Chicago is another one that some of these towns that they pick for the next tour, like, are you sure? And then you have to look it up and look like an asshole when you, oh, well, okay, I see why then. I see why then. But, like, Charlotte's not a city that I'd be like, yep, that makes sense. Like, on first look, that makes sense. Or Chicago, that doesn't look like something that makes sense. Or even College Station, they played at Texas A&M. Texas A&M, that cult. Like, I would not think, not for one bit. Be like, yeah, it's Texas, but Texas A&M is a different type of Texas than, you know, Dallas and Houston and other cities. Like, Texas A&M's different. Like, when I say it's a cult, it's a cult. Right? Why would you go to College Station is my point. But, you know, whatever. Like, LA, Austin, Dallas, LA, Arizona, I get it. Yep. I can't stand him. What a troll Morales is. Man hates Chivas with a passion. Thank you. I'm not the only one. There we go. But, no, I know. That man, if I was like Herc, let me put it like this. I mean, I know a good bit of Spanish. I can hang. If I was fluent enough to basically be on Fútbol Picante, I'd be like, and Morales says some dumb shit, I'd walk off the show like Herc did that one time where he brought up Tecatito as like the best player in CONCACAF, like what? 2 years ago? Like mid 2022, late 2021. Yeah, I was like, why are you going to say Tecatito at that point was the best player in CONCACAF? I'm like, and then Herc just walked off the show, and I'm like, yeah, you got a point. I'm like, yeah, you got a point. It's like, Tecatito Corona. He is, though. But didn't doubt Charlie and Romo. Because he doesn't play for Chivas. Or they don't play for Chivas, but Chiquete, well, does. I think cities that you don't think there's a big Hispanic population, then you turn on the TV, it's almost a sold-out stadium. Well, that's the first thing that makes me feel like an asshole. Then I look at the Wikipedia, like, demographics. It's like, oh, well, Charlotte's, and then also there's a thought of people travel to these games, you know? People travel to these games, you could say. Like, somebody from, I don't know, Pennsylvania could travel to Charlotte. You know, something like that. I honestly can't. Not off the top of my head, I can't name no Juan Gabriel FC players. Because I think the ones I name is left. Because the ones I want to name have left, I think. So, because they always, like, seriously, that's probably one of the most, I don't even think I could name one off the top of my head. I think they've all left. The ones I'm thinking of. Still 0-0. Still 0-0. No, it's just Gavron was an idiot, wasn't told that somebody was behind him. Gerardo? He went there? He went there? Like, seriously, like, call me crazy, but Juarez ends up having such a different roster every single tournament. It's like they change every tournament, like half the team. It's mad. It's mad. It's like, oh, I just got used to him playing for Juarez. They're gone. 6 months later, they're gone. Panama goal. Panama scores. Let's see how this goes. Panama playing forward. Still attacking. Haven't seen it yet. This one must be behind them, but it is what it is. I'm watching 21-27 cross in. Header falls down. Still room. Panama goal! Goal, Fajardo! Jose Fajardo on the volley. 0-0 set, or, well, actually, 0-1. 1-0 Panama. Jose Fajardo. When I went to class today, my professor, the one that says she's a Televisa FC fan, said their husband's from Canada. Is a big fan of the Canadian men's national team. She also said that her husband and her kids are the reason why she got so in football. He was upset that Canada made it to the quarterfinals. He said he called it because he said that Canada could make it out of the group too, and he said Jesse Marsh is him. By the way, just for posterity's sake, I am not Blitz Hill's professor's husband, okay? Just for posterity's sake. Just making sure. Don't get any ideas. But hey, you know what? That guy seems like a cool guy. He also got a good brain. Salute. Salute to your professor's husband. Salute. Salute. Sounds like a cool guy. It ain't me. It ain't me. Lol. Wait, did he bet to shave his hair? Did he bet to shave his hair, or is he just pulling out his hair? I don't know which. '24th minute, 1-0 Panama, 0-1. 0-0, 24th minute, USA Uruguay. As of now, Panama would be advancing over the USA. Panama would advance as it stands. Player down hurt for Uruguay. Don't avoid my question. Chiquete? Chiquete? Chiquete plays right back, right? I think he does. Mozo. He shouldn't be at Chivas. Mozo. Didn't Mozo get hurt? You don't. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't. Yeah. That's why I avoided it. I knew I was going to be a dumbass. A center back and a left back. I always get confused with left and right. Like when it comes to a football pitch, like the way Fought Mob works is like right's on one side, it's down here, then it's up here. Fought Mob screws me up. Still 0-0 between USA Uruguay. Uruguayan players down. Panama scored 1-0. Jose Fajardo. And Panama will be advancing as it stands. In my defense with the left back thing, in my defense, Fought Mob is weird. If you're on like at the home side, the left back is here on the upper part of the page. If you're on the road side, it's down here. So they flip it. Like they flip the orientation of the lineups. Like, seriously. I can prove it like this. See, when I wrote the lineups for this game, you see, that's the away side, so left back shows up first, but for the home side, right back shows up first. So it's not that I don't know my left and right. It's the fact that Fought Mob like changes the orientation of the teams on the website. That just screws me up. Suspected concussion. Oliveira's on or coming on for a player who has a suspected concussion. Honestly, get me some steel toe boots too, because I'm going to do the same thing. Somebody go get me some steel toe boots. And you're a redneck. You don't have steel toe boots. Yeah, I don't. I don't. I know it's crazy. I don't. It's crazy. I don't. I haven't done anything that I need it for, like hunting or fishing or. Well, yeah, I haven't. Or just construction. Haven't done that either. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Somebody go get me some steel toe boots. But, hey, it'd be fitting if on Canada Day, Canada becomes the official kings of CONCACAF. Fitting. Best Canada Day ever. Turner goes down catching the ball. Balogun or Roche goes down holding onto the ball. Offside, Balogun down. Offside, no pen. Yeah, I don't. If the David one wasn't a pen, this wasn't. If that wasn't free kick for Bolivia. Playing down. Let's see where Panama does. Missed. Of course. Still 1-0 Panama. Panama attacking as we speak. Was it the Toluca dude who went out? USMNT's been decent. They need to be winning. Sounds like Mexico. They need to be winning. Huescas right back. Huescas. Rodrigo Huescas right back. Vega. Damn. Offside by Mal. Yeah, so if the trying to focus on the game. Here we go. 30th minute. But yeah, if the David one wasn't a penalty, that wasn't. In my opinion. Bolivia playing forward. Bolivia still attacking. Bolivia shot save. Tercero's shot is save. Goal kick for Roche. Finally got a question right. There we go. Huescas, the best right back in Liga MX. No, I'm gonna go there. No, he is. He is the best right back in Liga MX. Yes, I'm going to go there. Do you want Panama or US to advance? You know, I mean, for my sake, if I wanted to do the reason you suck speech to the USA, Panama would have to advance. I mean, they're both CONCACAF teams. I'm sort of winning either way in that case. We still have 2 CONCACAF teams. I mean, yeah, Panama will go out the quarterfinals. But, you know, I want the views. You know, to be honest, it'd be a great Canada Day if Canada was the kings of CONCACAF confirmed. And also, I could get a lot of views on the review by doing a reason you suck speech towards the USA. So, honestly, Panama. For views reasons, of course. For views reasons. And, well, trolling reasons. It's not like USA is going to get pipped by a CONMEBOL side, you know, so it works. Yeah, it works for me. Who's the Chivas right winger? That'd be Piojo Alvarado. We'll see what time brings. We'll see what the future brings. That's my answer. We all know Panama's technically Colombia. How does that work? But again, in just a lot of things, the question is, what is the future? It's what the future brings. So we'll see what the future brings. That's my answer in a lot of things. See what the future brings. Canada Kings of CONCACAF, Lamau. Well, I mean, here's the thing: is they are the team who got the furthest, is getting the furthest out of CONCACAF, especially out of the big three. Canada, the Tigres, of CONCACAF. Well, didn't Tigres finally win something? Uruguay playing forward. Uruguay, cleared by Tim Ream. Oh my God, the USA almost brain farted their way out of this damn tournament. That's not good. Oh my God, that was bad. What is the truth no one wants to admit? No one wants to hear about the FMF, L3, Televisa, Liga MX, USSF, USMNT, and MLS. One, they're all in cahoots with each other, but we know that. The second of all is, even though the MLS is growing better, both federations are corrupt as shit. Like, it's like the pot calling the kettle black. Like, I mean, the Canadian Federation's no good either. Let's be completely honest. Let's just be completely honest. Every CONCACAF federation is trash. Like, all of them are trash in some way, shape, or form. Let's just be honest. Like, behind the doors, behind the business scenes, they're all trash. Simple. It's just simple. Oh, Richards, that was a bad tackle, but I mean, all the federations suck. I think that's my honest. Most boring game ever. It's bad for the USA. And Panama is holding on to a 1-0 win. No, not until after the game. Chris Richards will miss the next match if they so do advance. Would be left winger. No, that wouldn't be it. Cade Cowell's not a starter. Vega's not there anymore. It's not on the, yeah. Yeah, for some of them, yes, to avoid looking dumb. The other, I'm just focusing on the match. I agree with that. That would be great. 35th minute. 0-0, 0-0. Do you see Borussia letting Gio go? I mean, now that Tezic is gone, I'm not sure. It depends on what the manager wants. I can count if you say Cow. I'll go K Cow then. I'll go K Cow then. Yeah, we'll go with it. We'll go with K Cow. K Cow was the first one I said. Let's go K Cow. I mean, he is a left winger there. He's just not the starter now, but he was the starter for a little bit. So we'll go with it. Pavel Perez is the starter right now. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But Cade is a left winger there, so. The ref's losing control of this game. Did he ever have control in the first place? Like, seriously, did the ref have control in the first place? In any of these games? Like, I mean, California's a beautiful state. It has good weather, but that's about it. That's about it. Like, would I visit San Diego if I had a reason to? Yeah. Would I visit LA if I had a reason to? Yes. Would I live in California? Hell no. For even longer than about a week? No. Like, after about a week, I'd be like, yeah, I'm off this, you know? Like, I'll go there for a week, maybe two, maybe a week and a half. I don't know. But, no, I would not want to spend about over 2 weeks in California. Like, connected. No. 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 I mean, I'm a redneck. What? I'm a redneck. Do you think I would fit California at all? Hey, you take that back. Hey, you take that back. You're wrong. You're wrong. Who do you think you're talking to? Some Yankee? I'm a redneck. What you talk to a redneck? You gonna tell him to salve his ass? Get out of here. Get out of here. What you doing, man? No. Get out of here. What you doing? I would rather be in frickin' Florida than California. I'd rather be in Florida than California. I'd rather be on Dauphin Island or Mobile, Alabama than frickin' Los Angeles or Waveland, Mississippi. Give me Waveland, Mississippi. Waveland, Mississippi. Biloxi, Mississippi. Mobile, Alabama. Dauphin Island. Pensacola. Come on now. Just a bit of banter. We literally have every environment. Piojo and tuna. I agree. This game is when you have FIFA and everything's 99 strength. Yeah, I agree with that. I hate those games. I hate those. Piojo's better than Bernadeschi. You're wrong. Well, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. 39th minute. Still 1-0 Panama. 0-1. 0-0 USA contra Uruguay. I think you're wrong about the Evander take too, but you know, I think you're wrong there as well, but Vega was ass yesterday. He always is. Borracho's always ass. What are you talking about? Like, I've never seen Alexi Vega play good, especially for the national team. I've never seen him play good football. The question is, he was only good for like 6 months in the league. Let's be honest. The dude's a Borracho. He can't play for the national team. I can't believe he's still playing for the national team after all that Borracho has done. They're bringing on Ricardo Pepi in 40 minutes. What the hell, man? 40th minute, Ricardo Pepi's coming on. Oh, Balogun's down hurt. That makes sense. Flores better than Vega. I agree. I can't believe it. Somebody must have gave him a brain transplant. Sometimes a brain can come in quite handy, but it's not going to help you. I guess somebody gave him a brain transplant or a lobotomy, but he's actually been on a roll. I can't believe it. Or he's basically seeding the troll portion of his character to Carly Lloyd. Either way, I have to give Lawless some credit. He's actually been good for the past couple of weeks. I don't know what happened since the World Cup or since the Gold Cup, but he's been good. He's been good. Either he's letting Carly be the idiot now, or I don't know. Balogun's off to Ricardo Pepi. I think we all do. Like, Vega is... I can't believe he still has... Henry Martin. Easy. Henry Martin, I trust more to score. Besides, he's not a degenerate Borracho. He deserves a career, but 42nd minute, 1-0. Adams got stepped on, got a yellow. Yeah, because the refereeing in this tournament's horrible, but that doesn't mean anything when the USA is... Here's the thing. The USA is sort of okay, but I feel like they're playing flat anyway. Actually, when the Atlanta game happened, when it was Canada versus Argentina, I liked the higher camera angle. I actually thought it was nice to have a tactical look at the game. I'm not going to lie. I like the eye in the sky angle, personally. but I like the tactics. So if you noticed, I mean, I'm not saying I'm bad at talking about tactics, because I'm good at talking about tactics, but it was so in my face that I went full tactics board, because of how that game was recorded. If you remember that stream, and I guess the review, but especially that stream. Cross in, header cleared. CONMEBOL, that's why. If only Copa had the round of 16. Well, there's only 16 teams. Every ref. What do you mean yesterday's ref? Every ref's been a joke. Every single one has been a joke. I mean, what do you want me to say? This is sad. 43rd minute. It's a street fight. This tournament's a street fight. Shot past the post goal kick. They haven't kept the pace yet. So what do you mean keep the pace for the rest of the game? But it doesn't matter. Panama's winning 1-0. Pulisic crosses in, saved by Roche. Marco Fabian was a borracho like Vega, but at least Fabian didn't let his addiction interfere with his career, took his career a lot more seriously than Vega, and wasn't a degenerate like Vega. Exactly. Like, when people call Marco Fabian a borracho, they do it in sort of a ha-ha, laughing with him sort of way, When they call Vega a borracho, I think it's probably more of a, you're a drunk. You are a degenerate drunk type of way. There's a difference. Like, you need help, sort of. You need help, sort of way. You need help. You need 12 steps. Nah, it's not give me 3 steps. No, you need 12. You need 12. 43rd minute. It's embarrassing. I agree. Where's the game being played? Kansas City at the home of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, the Arrowhead Stadium of the Kansas City Chiefs. Panama, Bolivia, Explorer Stadium in Orlando. You could ask that about every single ref in this tournament. I don't know. It's like telling somebody, hey, you passed your driving test when they have like 30 marks on their test. It's like, oh, no, but you passed. Be like, I have 30 marks against. But no, you passed. You passed. You'll get better as time goes on. You passed. It's like that. Be like, mark, demerit. 30 demerits on your paper. Be like, oh, no, you still passed. That's exactly how this ref was. Be like, 30 demerits, but you still passed. Go get your license. And then two minutes later, as soon as he's driving out of the lot of the DMV, he's crashed into 5 cars and caused an absolute pileup on the interstate. But exactly, what is it? I think so. Exactly. I think they could pay for better refs. Maybe you're right at this point. Not really, no, because they're basically through. Even if they lost, they're still through. It's the USA that cares, and they're not caring enough. It doesn't look like it. 30 seconds left of the half. The ref. I mean, the 3 penalties that he missed, the offside. Like, TFC should have won that game with all the calls the ref missed. But it shot themselves in the foot anyway, so I agree with that. Yeah. Probably because, so I guess all the NFL stadiums are like high angle. Yeah, but here's the problem with that. There's nothing to it. Like, if they win, if they score here, a 1-0 win for the USA would put them through. In this case, as it is right now, a 1-0 would put the USA through. But worst Toronto player, I guess Gavron, because he's the one who threw it away. Gavron. We'll just say Gavron because he threw it away. '46th minute. Halftime of the Panama-Bolivia game. 0-1, Panama. As of now, waiting for the halftime of the USA game, Panama will advance if the results hold. If the USA scores before the half, they could be advancing at the half. This pitch looks bad. Well, They had to put grass. Wait, is Arrowhead a full grass pitch anyway? Well, is it? I don't know. If you think they care about you, 47th minute. Predictions for Chivas versus Newcastle. I got Chivas beating Newcastle 2-1. Toluca versus Luton Town. I got Toluca beating Luton Town 2-0. Yeah, it's grass. Like always, like during NFL games, NFL season, it's grass. They didn't have to roll anything over. I mean, I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Super chats are on as well. Scally's down, holding his leg. The 50th minute will be when this game. Sheffield United versus America. America would beat them 4-0. Just beat Newcastle. I think they would. Halftime for Panama, Bolivia. Yep, 0-1, 0-1 Panama. As it stands, they would advance. Hopefully Bolivia could score just once. Yeah, because the USA isn't scoring. A draw, a 1-1 draw, and a 0-0 would put the USA through. Darwin Nunez got a yellow card. They're not good this year. I mean, they fell off, but it's definitely helpful that, you know. It's definitely helpful that, you know. So. Let's just hack Joe Scally. Like, I don't even know what he did to Darwin. Be like, hack Joe Scally. Uruguay playing dirty for no reason. Yeah, honestly, I agree with that. With all due respect, I hope Uruguay wins by a dozen. I don't think that's going to happen either. Wait, is that a bag of fruit snacks in that trainer's bag? Be like, hey, I got a bag of fruit snacks in my bag. Just shoved in there. I wonder. I need some sugar. Hey, here's a bag of fruit snacks. Oh, thank you. I don't know if this is enough. How about a packet of that, like, squeezable applesauce? 50th minute. How about a power bar? U.S. is unbeaten in their last 4 meetings versus Uruguay. 1 win, 3 draws, 0 losses. And so far, that'll be 5 meetings. But this time, probably the worst unbeaten you could have is one you draw and get eliminated. Musa, it will not feel unbeaten, let me tell you that, if it's a draw and Bolivia gets lost to Panama. What happened to Balogun? He got hurt. He ran into the keeper. Keeper took him out. He dropped down about 15 minutes later, got taken out for Pepe. Looked like a leg injury or a leg knock. I wouldn't say injury, but a knock. How many leagues does Toronto have? 1. 1 Supporter Shield, 1 MLS Cup. 8 Canadian Championships, 3 Eastern Conference titles, no Champions Leagues. Uruguay doesn't help the USA. Uruguay would have to face both Brazil, Colombia, probably in extra time. But with USA's help, they could take them both out. LeBron James' soccer is low-key trash. Well, I mean, if you really want to be honest, LeBron is low-key trash too. He ain't the GOAT. I mean, yeah, Pulisic ain't the GOAT either. It's just that Pulisic's not even near that 3rd place spot. But if we're being honest, it's halftime between USA and Uruguay. 0-0, 0-0, medio tiempo. Like, here's the thing about LeBron. Michael Jordan's better. Kobe's better. Arguably, you could say, I don't know. But Kobe and Jordan are better. They're both better. I don't want to hear it. Kobe is better than LeBron, and Michael Jordan's better than LeBron. And even then, you could say Steph Curry arguably is better. Arguably. There's an argument there. You could say that Shaq is better. You could say Magic's better. You could say Kareem is better. You could say KG, Kevin Garnett, is better. Rodman. There we go. Dennis Rodman. Scottie Pippen. Like, you could say they're all better. Tim Duncan. Honestly, Tim Duncan. Like, Tim Duncan legitimately, I think, was more of a better basketball player than LeBron. Like, I think Tim Duncan was better, to be honest. Dirk is better. There we go. Doesn't surprise me. Why is LeBron James so popular? Because he has PR. Because he has PR. And he's good, but he has PR. Because they didn't have the PR that he has. And they were older. He's living during the social media era. Kobe sort of did. LeBron's living during the social media era, so LeBron gets all the plaudits. If Kobe Bryant was playing today and alive today, but playing and good, oh my. Kobe would be the GOAT. Kobe would be the GOAT. In my opinion, I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there. I like Michael Jordan, but Kobe is, in my opinion, the best basketball player I've ever seen play the game. Kobe. I'll give Kobe more of a shout than I would LeBron, frankly. Like, yeah. Jordan, 6 finals, yes. Kobe, man, Kobe was a player. As a basketball player, Kobe was a player. I'd rather say, and even if you want to say Jordan's the GOAT, fine. I'll agree. Kobe and Jordan are right there. But LeBron does not deserve to be in that conversation over Kobe Bryant. No. Never. Not in a million years. Not in a million years. Okay? No. If you're telling me that LeBron James is a better basketball player than Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, you're wrong. If you're saying LeBron is second over Kobe, you're wrong. Larry Bird was my favorite. Hey, you know what? Yeah, Larry Bird was a good player too. Yeah. Like, I don't think people... I think basketball is the sport that the oldest era was left behind the times. I think the most. Listen, when it comes to basketball, people don't respect, people my age, and I guess a little bit older and younger, don't respect the past. They don't. Not at all. It's like, oh, the game's changed so much. What LeBron does is so much better than what Jordan or Kobe did. Even Kobe is past to people, way too past to people. It makes no sense to me. No. Magic, Bird, Kareem, Duncan, Tony Parker, Kawhi Leonard. People forget about how good Kawhi Leonard was in his prime. People do. I'm not saying he was the best, but people forget. To me, if you're not playing now, a lot of people who watch basketball are like, oh, the game's so different. Even 10 years ago, it's so different from 10 years ago. It makes no sense to me. Hockey, I think people respect the past a little bit more. People still respect Wayne Gretzky and Bobby Orr and players of that nature and Rocket Richard. People still have a respect for the old days, the older eras of hockey. Baseball as well. Soccer and American football as well. But basketball, it's an in the now sport, which, yep, I saw that. Happy Canada Day. Yeah, let's not go there. But I can see what your point is. But, hey, they won the penalty shootout, though, and Market Lane owns the Euros. If it's not Italy, it's Portugal. Market Lane owns the Euros. I agree. He's right, honestly. He's right. I mean, I'm glad the Raptors won the title they did, but, you know. With that being said, we'll take a short break, talk about the stats, get this one going, sit tight, be back. 0-0, USA, Uruguay, 0-0, USA contra Uruguay, or Estados Unidos contra Uruguay. Panama, 0, Bolivia, 0, Panama, 1, 0-1, Panama. We'll take a short break. I'll be back soon. Sit tight. Back for the stats at the half. We need a Space Jam with Messi. Yeah, honestly, I hope it's better, but yeah, we need a football Space Jam with Messi. I hope it's better than the LeBron version, though. Good. Florida's losing some players, though. With that being said, stats of the half, 47% possession to 53. 0.01 expected goals to 0.42. Uruguay has 62 expected goals, and the USA has to win this match. 1 shot to 4, 1 shot on goal to 0, 117 accurate passes, 75% to 125, 6 fouls to 8, 1 corner to 1, 1 shot to 4, 1 shot on goal to 0, 155 passes to 169, 75% pass accuracy to 74, 19 throws to 0, 1 offside to 0, 2 yellow cards to 1, 0 red cards to 0, 0-0. 0-0. Medio tiempo esta noche. The USA would be eliminated with this result. Panama would advance because they have the lead in their game. That ends up being a draw. The USA might get a reprieve if this stays a draw over there, or they win. But with that being said, or if they win, 1-1, 1-0, 1-0, they'd have a reprieve. But the way they're playing, they ain't trying to get that reprieve. Let me tell you. They ain't trying to get that reprieve. Like, freaking Uruguay doesn't give a shit. The USA, for some reason, is not. Hey, at least Mexico played with, what is it called? What's it called? Urgency. Mexico played with urgency last night. The U.S. is not playing with any urgency, which is just crazy. I don't understand it. Hey, I'm happy for him. He's in a commercial with Pulisic. I'm happy for him. And we're off in the second half of the Panama-Bolivia game. 46 minute. 0-1, 0-1. See where it goes. You should be. They're afraid. They're playing like punks. Why is Messi so bad in the Copa América? Turns out Father Time's undefeated. That's what's happening. USA need 1 goal. They need to survive second place, not a draw. If Panama will probably draw in the game, that means USA will be second place. If not, Panama will qualify. If it's 2 draws, no matter what the draw is, if it's a 1-1 draw, 0-0 draw, the US would still advance. If Panama wins, the USA has to win. And at this point, as we speak, USA would have to win 1-0. A 1-0 for both games would mean the USA advances. If Panama scores a 3rd goal, that's when the math comes into play. So if Panama scores 2 more goals, that's when the math starts to come into play. But let's see if the USA can get a goal first. Just, the ref's out of his depth. I agree. They all are, though. Like, this whole tournament, every ref is out of their depth. They are. It's an absolute farce. The refereeing in this tournament is a farce. I've said it since day one. I'm going to keep saying it. CONMEBOL reffing is a farce. And the fact that CONCACAF refs have basically been told to have marching orders. It's funny. The best referee in this tournament was that Italian ref. Remember there was an Italian ref in this tournament? Yeah, that's the best ref. Because even he didn't listen to the marching orders. He was fair. And then the one game that the Guatemalan ref did when it came to Costa Rica, Brazil, he wanted to make a statement, so he screwed Brazil. Then the next game he refs, he comes out and he's just like openly CONMEBOL. Like the last night's game, Mexico was horrible. Like, it was a total joke. FIFA owns all this. Well, yeah, technically they do. Because you're going to see Infantino at the final, I bet. Well, actually, I don't know. In theory, Infantino should be at the final. I don't know if he has a private jet quick enough to get him to the final. I don't know. Because, it's by the time the trophy lift happens. Exactly. Yeah, Copa América 2016 wasn't so bad, at least reffing-wise. This is worse. This is horrible. Like, this is turned up to just, nope. Oh, no. How many do I think I would score against Emi Martinez? I'd say 5. 5. I'm going to say 5. If I could get, 25%? 25, 50, 75. If I could get 25% scored against him, that's a win. I would probably, I don't even know if I could score 5, but I'm just going to say 5. I'm going to set it at 5. Over or under. Probably under. Corner for Panama. Probably under. Yeah, but that U.S. team had heart. Even if they weren't talented enough, they had the heart. That's the problem. That's the problem we're facing. I agree. I'm shocked, honestly. I understand why he did it. It's not a professional enough federation. He's not happy with the Bailey situation. He chose to do the Copa and then give some time for them to find a manager to get into the cycle, the rest of the cycle. So he was being had care for him to do that. But for me, it's a shock to see how Grimson go and leave the national team, the Reggae Boys. It's a shock. USA coming out. Wait, did they come out late? Wait, did the USA come out late? Oh, come on. I'm not surprised. No, because if he saved my penalty, I'd be like, fair enough, celebrate. Like, to me, I wouldn't get pissed at the celebrations if I was coaching the opposite team, or if I was shooting the penalties at him. If you celebrate saving a penalty, I'm like, fair enough. You saved the penalty. Now, if it's over the bar and you celebrate, then I'm going to be like, dude, you didn't touch that shit. Why are you celebrating? But if you, like, save the penalty, it hits your hands and it goes wide, or you catch that, fine. Fine by me. You saved it. That's hard to do. Uruguay going forward. We're off 5 minutes behind the Panama game. So at the last 5 minutes, the USA knows what they need to do. Vamos Bolivia. USA's going home, boys. Looks like it. As it stands, you'd be correct. Now, if they win 1-0, if both teams win 1-0, the USA would advance. If both Panama and USA won 1-0, the USA would still advance. A 3-0 win for Panama is where the math starts coming into play. So for the U.S.'s sake, you better hope Panama holds a 1-0 for the rest of the match, and you have 5 minutes left to score one more goal, or just score one goal. I thought that was funny. I thought it was funny when he did that. But I know he's a character, so. Playing forward is Bolivia. Or the USA could draw if Bolivia draws, and it would be fine. But the USA, I just don't see the heart. Like, there is as I said, when it comes down to the USA, I said, this USA team has no heart. They have all the talent. They have way more talent than any USA side has ever had, but they do not have the heart that sides past have. It is 46-41 for me on USA Uruguay. 53-06 for Bolivia, Panama. Still 0-1, 0-1 Panama. 0-0, 0-0. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Super chats are on. Let's go. Playing forward. 47th minute. Again. Guys, where is your heart? That was the most weak performance I've ever seen while your backs are against the wall. And right now, Panama's up 1-0. If you win, you go through. And you have no heart. You have no attacking anything in this game. 0.1 expected goals. 0.1 expected goals. I was right about you 45 minutes ago. I was right about you. You have no heart. Uruguay's out there for the taking. Uruguay is out there for the taking, and you haven't done shit. Not a lick. They're out there for the taking. You have no heart. I don't care how much talent you say you have. I don't care how much talent Captain America thinks he has. I don't care that he plays at AC Milan. I don't care that you play at Fulham. I don't care that you play at good clubs. Show some heart, damn it. This is a big moment. You want to prove you're worth a shit? Show some fucking fight. Show some fucking fight that you've never shown a day in your damn lives, you bunch of overblown, overhyped losers. Show some heart for once in your life. Clint Dempsey would be absolutely angry at you because that man showed heart. He never had it given to him. He earned every single thing. Hell, Landon would be pissed at you. And he earned a lot. Every player who came before you had heart in spades. They may never have had the talent, but you know why they were good? And you have the chance you have because they had heart. Because they fought for everything. You fight for nothing. You think your talent can skate you by. You're a bunch of losers. You're a bunch of jokes. You're the worst. Play with some heart for once. Or just give up. Or just give up. It's the worst. It's the worst. And what do you do? And what do you do? Nothing. You've been given the biggest opportunity of your fucking lives to make football the biggest sport in this damn country. The Copa, the World Cup, Gold Cup next year. You have this opportunity and you're going to squander it? Is this what you grew up dreaming of? What'd you dream of? 30 Porsches? That's probably what you were dreaming of. You just wanted to make enough money to buy 30 damn Porsches, right? Is that what it was? Damn it. I don't care. They're going to hear it again in about 45 minutes. I don't give a shit. I've never got a noise complaint, so shit. I can't believe it either. I know. I can't believe it either. I've never got a noise complaint. I know. I can't believe it either. You would have thought at some point, to be honest, but full bum Phillips. See, that's the problem with this generation nowadays. See, they can't handle a hard ass. They can't handle somebody speaking the truth. They have to have people with kid gloves like Mr. Berhalter. You know what? No. I may be 24, right? But I was born a redneck. I was born where it's supposed to be the truth and nothing but the truth. I honestly feel like the last of a dying breed. I mean, I feel absolutely old soul. Like, I'm gonna speak the damn truth. I don't care what you think. All right. So yeah, if I go full Bum Phillips, full Mike Leach, full Bill Belichick, I don't care. Call me a boomer. I don't give a shit. You're a pansy. Call me a boomer. I don't give a shit. You're a pansy. Go ahead and do it. They need Jordan Morris, bro. Okay, that's just delusional. 52nd minute. I agree with you. Yep. As I said, I've never gotten a noise complaint, so I've definitely been in portions where I could have. So, no, I guess not. Or at least they haven't said anything to me. Hit the like button, y'all. Put in Michael Bradley. Okay, you're delusional. You are delusional. USA going forward. Anthony Robinson. Cross in. I know. That would be funny if it finally happened. It would be that. Hey, that'd be funny, actually. Ron speaking facts. I can't lie. True. Miola, Lawless, Balboa, Winalda, Kobe Jones, Donovan Howard, Dempsey, Altador, Bradley, Legends, Casey Keller, too. I'll go spend $3,000 in Bolivia as a tourist if they score. What exactly would you want to do? I'll go climb La Paz. Or maybe they should have never got rid of John Brooks. Huh, that's interesting. Like, John Brooks goes after Berhalter. I still don't know what happened to this day, but John Brooks is in the shit. For what reason? I don't know. But John Brooks was a damn good center back, and then he just... John Brooks just gets shit canned. I never understood it. John Brooks fell on the sword. Like, I think that man called Berhalter an idiot, in more words probably. Shot past the post. And he just got, no, you got shit canned. Like, he was right, though. Uruguay still pulling shirts and shorts. Desperate, I hope. Doesn't matter. The USA won't score. They don't have the dog in them. They won't score. They won't score. They won't score. I would be shocked if they did. Panama gets a free kick. I'd be shocked. Hell, even Nat Borchers. And Rory just popped for that. Rory just popped for that one. And Nat Borchers was a badass, though. I mean, that man's a badass. Honestly, still, he was a badass. He is a badass. Actually, I'll pop for that one, too. Shit. There you go. What happened with Julian Green and Bobby Wood? Oh, those were Jurgen's guys. That wasn't Greg's guys. See, Greg stopped using, except for Gold Cups, the German guys. Those were Jurgen's guys. I can tell you that easily. That was Jurgen's guys, which, honestly, Jurgen might have had more passionate guys that were just lived in Germany for most of their lives than some of the guys on this team. Passion was never the problem with Jurgen, I can tell you that much. Wait, is he bringing on Shaq Moore? Oh, God. Let's make sure number 16 is number 16. Is he bringing on? Dear God, he's bringing on Shaq Moore. Fucking no. What are you doing, Greg? Shaq Moore for Joe Scally. I'd rather drop Yunus Musa back and throw on Brandon Aronson. Are you delusional? Oh, my God, Greg. I agree with that. USA team's too spoiled. Brian McBride, good player. No. Oh. I'm still for Dempsey above. Bobby Wood fell off. Well, he never was really that good, to be honest. He was never really that good, to be honest. He was never that guy. 56 minute. I didn't say he was a good GM. I just said he was a good player. Why not? Dempsey was a better national team player. Like, more, I wouldn't say more goals, but I think he was more impactful for the USA than Sanchez was for Mexico, in my opinion. But my opinion. I think Dempsey has more of a legacy, in my opinion. That's all. Well, Colombia goes on to win Copa America. Well, they may. They may. I could see it. It's possible. Colombia-Uruguay is going to be a good match. For sure. If it ends up being that way. Or we may hear Ali Moreno. Talk about overall career. Overall career, I guess Hugo Sanchez. But national team-wise, Dempsey. But overall career, Sanchez. I'll say that. Dempsey was born in Nacogdoches, Texas. Yep. Also helps that he's a country boy, too. I've always been a fan. Even though he was a Sounder and a U.S. player, I always was a fan of Clint Dempsey. Like, even though I always kind of just identified with him. I've always been a fan of. This is going to ruin my birthday, bro. This is going to make my Canada Day the best, though. So, you know. It works. It works. I bet you feel terrible after losing a point against Atlanta United after a stupid mistake by the goalkeeper. Horrible. Horrible. I mean, if you're a U.S. fan, I'd say 10 mad. Hell, I'm not even a U.S. fan. I'm just going to speak the truth, and I'm 10 mad, so you must be 100 mad, frankly. 59th minute. You must be, I don't know. You must be freaking 100 mad. That's, Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get this one going. Even if this stream doesn't do as good as I expected, I guarantee you the review will. Well, 60th minute. Might as well. I don't like Weston McKennie's attitude. Yeah, me either. Or any of these players, to be honest. Or any of these players, to be honest. Red Bulls are going to be 4th place. I think Columbus Crew, Miami, FC Cincinnati will be ahead of us. Yeah. Cross in, USA, Uruguay. Headed on, cleared away. USA's playing like ass. They don't even play like they're caring. They have 0.1 expected goals. 0.1 expected goals. In a elimination game where now they need a goal. Make that make sense. I mean, Uruguay's had 0.62, which isn't a lot, but it's still more. And they're not even playing that good. They're fine with a draw. They're fine with losing. They'd still advance number 1 at this point. They don't care. The goal differential is a good cushion. Even if they lost 1-0, they'd still finish top of the group. It just depends on who's second. And what are they doing? And the USA can't capitalize. They can't. It's mind-boggling. It's legitimately mind-boggling. It's it's crazy. 29 minutes. That game's got $23. The other one. 1-0, 0-0, 0-1, 0-0. Right now, if the USA scores a goal and they hold on to a 1-0 win, they advance. I know it's crazy, but Kevin Sullivan's a great player, and they have some good young players around his age. But here's the thing. Do they have the same mentality as these guys? Or are these guys going to squander everything? I don't know about you. I kind of think this generation's about to squander it all. Shot! Bolivia tie it up! Oh my God! Miranda! That might be the goal the USA needed. Because let's also confirm, a draw in both matches has the USA through. Bolivia has tied. Panama through Miranda. 1-1 esta noche. I'm still going to shit on the USA, though, even if they go through. I think at this point they deserve it. For backing into it. They deserve to get shit on a little bit. But we'll still go after them a little bit. They still deserve a little bit for backing into the quarters if they do. But a horrible defensive mistake by Panama and Miranda gives the USA a lifeline. They don't got to score now. Yay. They don't got to score now. They just can't get scored on. It'd still be good if you scored a goal, but now, as we speak, if this holds for 21 minutes, the USA would be safe. They back their way into the quarterfinal, but they would be safe. But this could be a VAR check. It's not a goal yet. Hold on, it's not a goal yet. Well, that's when they were losing, but the review I'm talking about, for the review, I'm still going to goal check. Oh, there was an offside. Well, was Miranda offside, or it was not Miranda who was offside? The other guy didn't affect the play. Miranda was not offside, so it should still be a goal. He was not the one offside. The other player didn't affect the play. It should not be offside. Tim Ream. It shouldn't be offside. It shouldn't be. If you look at it, there was a player who was offside, but he wasn't affecting the play at all. Miranda was not offside. It should not be taken away. If it is, well, that's what you get for hoping for somebody else to do your job. Never send a boy to do a man's job. That's what I'm saying. It's a goal. It's a goal for Bolivia. Still, so it is 1-1. 1-1, 0-0. Breathe a sigh of relief. Tie game. As of now, USA would advance with 2 draws. One of their own, one of Bolivia's. But again, it is a goal. But again, Miranda was not the one who was offside. It was the other player ahead of him to the left, above him. But he wasn't affecting the play, so right call. That was the right call. Free kick for Uruguay. Now, if the USA gives up a goal, and it's a goal. They just got scored on. They just got scored on. Goal! Uruguay! Goal to Uruguay! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No way. No fucking way, man. No way. Oh, my God. Free kick. Uruguay puts away the goal, and they're onside. How do you let rebound? A rebound put away. Oh, my God. You just had the line. You finally, when you give one up, you had the freaking, you had it. And the rebound's put away by Uruguay. My God, they just got CONCACAF'd. Oh, my God. 66 minute. It's not even a joke anymore. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How in the hell? Like, somebody didn't tell him. Somebody didn't tell him. Oliveira scores the goal, but there is a goal check. You might just be saved. The goal comes from Matthias Oliveira in the 66th minute if it stands, but I won't write it down until it stands. VAR. They're checking it on VAR. Is there an offside on the play in some way, shape, or form? Rant. I'm still going to rant either way, even if they win and somehow back their way into the frickin'. If they don't win this game and they back their way into the quarterfinals, I'm still going to rant at least a little bit. Don't worry. If they lose, I'm on their ass. IRs is on for Panama. VAR check. Player was off after the header. I mean, I'm not sure if they're going to call that, though. I'm not sure they're going to call that, though. I mean, I think so, but I'm not sure if they're going to call it. It should be 0-0. Frankly, it should stay 0-0. Frankly, if we're being realistic, it should be 0-0, but I don't know. Come on, it should be given. He was offside after the header. It's not like the keeper even touched it. No defense for banter. Think Toronto could be consistent enough to keep a playoff spot? Not after the past couple of weeks, no. You asked me a month ago, yeah. Rules are rules, but this ref, though. On 6-hour banter. I'm not going that far. USMNT gets saved. I'm not sure. At this time, USA is advancing. What, did they get saved? What, did they actually get saved? Goal for Uruguay. Matthias Oliveira scores in the 66th minute. The rebound. Now, the good news for the USA is this. A draw would still have them through. As long as this stays a draw would have them through. That's the good news. Will they fight for that draw is the question. I don't know. 69th minute. Not going to lie, it's a BS decision, to be honest. Goal stands. Bloody Burnley. It's rigged, but I like banter. What the hell's wrong with referees? They're doing their marching orders. Save CONMEBOL. As an American, this is a joke. I don't care about a draw. This team plays with no heart. I agree. But a draw would still have the USA through thanks to goal differential. So as long as the Panama game stays a draw. Results hold. Uruguay wins the group. Panama finishes second. Nah, I don't want to do that. There's only certain things I want to coach. Toronto FC, Canada, Forge, a Greenville USL champion, a Greenville, Mississippi USL championship team, Campobasso in Italy, and that's about it. I'll give St. Louis some, I'll give St. Louis some love. I'm okay with that too, but no, I ain't coaching the USA. I'll go full Jesse Marsh on your ass. No. No. Oh, Josh Sargent's coming on. No. He should be fired on the pitch. Drawn and quartered. They need to throw tomatoes at him publicly. Like, publicly humiliate him after he gets fired on the pitch. Like, publicly humiliate him. The USA fans stay over, just throw tomatoes at him. That's what they need to do. Where's this referee from? He's trash. I think it was Ecuador, I think is what it said. But let me look. Let me see. Peruvian. He's a Peruvian. He's from Peru. I don't know. I guess Ecuador was the other game. I don't know. But he's from Peru. 71st minute. Peru is where the ref is from. From behind the back of the local Home Depot. Huffing an 8-ball. Josh Sargent coming on. Yunus Moose is off for Josh Sargent. Hopefully that saves. That was all said. No, it's actually Peru. That explains a lot why Uruguay is getting special treatment. That's just the CONMEBOL refs anyway. Jimenez is on for Uruguay. Honestly, maybe they got him off the street. Go give Charlie Sheen his. And Panama scores. It's 2-1. 2-1 Panama. So the USA has to score 2 goals in 18 minutes. Panama scored 1-2. And it's Jose. Wait, it's not Jose Fajardo. Panama scores. Again. Cross in. Onside. This ain't going to be taken away. A diving header. And that's it. There's no way the USA scores 2 goals in 20 whatever minutes. It's done. It's done. Or 17 minutes? It's done. Header. It's in. 79th minute. There's no way. If USA win, I'll take a picture of me going bald. So somebody's losing their hair. 79th minute. I don't know who, but somebody's losing their hair. Guerrero scores the goal for Panama. And that might be the one to send him through to the knockout stage. 2-1 Panama. Tack is having a heart attack. They're robbing the CONCACAF teams. I agree, but the USA sucks. That also helps. But yes, they are robbing the CONCACAF teams. Yes, the CONMEBOL referees have been more for CONMEBOL, and the CONCACAF refs that ref this tournament have been told their marching orders. So you're right, they are. But it is what it is, my friend. Let's just stick to Gold Cup, bruh. Oh, I have some bad news for you. Next year, there's this could be one. Pulisic shot, and it's headed off the line. But I have some bad news for you. The Gold Cup's going to have invitees next year from outside of CONCACAF. So, depending if they bring their A team, but even if they bring their B team, I don't know. Yeah, we should stick to Gold Cup. That we're inviting teams here that might be better than the USA or Canada or Mexico. You think we won't get embarrassed again? I don't know. Canada didn't get embarrassed, but Mexico and the USA, though, get used to this. Get used to this. But Canada, no, we don't. We don't. We don't have to get used to this. We'll be doing just fine. We're going to go win the Nations League in March. Okay, you know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen. Canada's going to have some good friendlies in the fall. They're going to win their quarterfinal in the Nations League in November. They're going to go to the Nations League finals in March, go win that trophy with Jesse Marsh. They're going to the Gold Cup in July, and they're going to go deep in that. I'm not going to say win, but just like the Copa, they're going deep when the USA and Mexico are not. Watch the games. This is why you watch the games. I don't think the USA has the heart to do that, to be honest. Shoot the ball. Pulisic did. He still got tipped away. 75th minute. Crowd's losing it. I bet so. I'm not surprised. Good part of the storyline. Well, there you go. Everybody, Lamau. This is why you watch the games. 76th minute. I can't wait for USA versus Canada in September, especially if them dumbasses keep Berhalter in the job. Because if you believe Eric Winalda, Berhalter ain't going nowhere. I hope he's wrong. I hope Eric Winalda is stirring shit like, what about 50% of the time? I would hope so. I would hope so. Because here's the thing. Alexi Lalas also basically said, if they lose to Uruguay, Berhalter's out. If Alexi stops carrying water for you, you're screwed. That's my opinion. But Winalda could also be right, and they may be blind as all hell. I don't know. I prefer Alexi to be right in that situation. I cannot believe I just said that. I can't believe I just said I prefer Alexi Lalas to be right. I cannot believe I just said that. I cannot believe I just said that. Nice shot. Didn't go in, though. 77th minute. Fajardo's down. Preparation H? Any recommendations? Preparation H? Preparation H? A bidet? See, a bidet helps with that. A bidet, preparation H. Oh, my piles. I still see the X. That's definitely preparation H then. I still see the X. Because his takes until these past 2 weeks have been so brain dead. The man is legitimately a shit stir. That's his role. And sometimes he's right. But the last 2 weeks, he's been pretty right. I don't know if they're letting Carly Lloyd be the idiot and be the shit stir, and he stopped being that, and he just is able to speak the truth now. Or I don't hate Alexi, but he makes some brain dead takes. And as you know, I'm going to call him out. I don't think Alexi's a bad dude. I think Alexi is a solid dude. And in my opinion, I think Alexi Lalas is a solid dude. And hell, I think he was a good player. But some of his brain dead takes, though, and hell, I'll give him props for being right for the past 2 weeks, to be honest. You know, I'll give him props for being right like he is for the past 2 weeks. I agree with that. He should be. He may not. If you believe Eric Winalda. Well, the U.S. still needs to score one, though, even in that case, if Bolivia scored a second. So, Herdman or Berhalter? Herdman, easy. Herdman, easy. Did you not remember Hamilton or Nashville, for that matter? Or even Kansas City 2021? Yeah, Herdman, easy. Herdman might be a fraud, but he's still better than Berhalter. My opinion. That's CONMEBOL for you. 85th minute. Ten minutes to go in the USA-Uruguay match. Lost TFC the worst MLS team. Well, technically we're not. We may have the worst form right now, but we're not the bottom of the league. So technically you're wrong. And if you want to say why Bill Manning's an idiot. The worst. The dude doesn't know association football to save his life. Bill Manning is a poison. Bill Manning is a legitimate poison. And he's been, I would say, he was systematically destroying this team. And then Herdman sort of fixed things for a short while, but that was really just a Band-Aid and some very bad stitches. And now the wounds came open and they suck again. Herdman can't save them now. Berhalter's killing me with a U.S. soccer team shirt. Don't know why. Because Berhalter likes dressing like a hobo. He spends all his money on shoes. The man spends all his money on shoes. Like, he'll wear freaking sweatpants and a t-shirt and then wear some freaking designer Nikes. Some freaking Jordan 8s or whatever the shit. The dude's a hype beast. The dude's a hype beast. Like, Greg Berhalter is a hype beast. I mean, I like shoes, but I'm not going to look like a hobo besides my damn feet, okay? Like, I mean, I think I'll buy nice shoes. I do. Wasn't that expensive? Besides, I try to look better with my whole outfit than just my damn shoes. Greg! Another thing. Somebody sent him to rehab for being a hype beast. Another thing. Well, 81st minute. Weah. Cross in. Header. Plays down. In through. USA. Oh, they lost the ball. 88th minute. Hey, U.S. fans are in a bad position too, so let's just stop. Is there really any reason to banter Mexico? You have no room. Canada has room. You have no room. Balogun, Matt Turner. Yeah, they all suck tonight. 88th minute. Panama, the runner-up to Mexico, the Gold Cup. They beat the USA in penalties in the semifinal, and Panama might just break the USA's hopes for a second straight summer. I forgot about that. I forgot about that storyline. Shit. There you go, 82nd minute. Panama. Panama could ruin the USA's dreams for the second successive summer. Let's not forget that part of the storyline. I almost forgot. Well, there was also the Nations League, though, so I guess maybe that's why they weren't even trying for the Gold Cup. But still, 89th minute. Between Panama and Bolivia. 1-2, Panama. Bolivia finally scored a goal, by the way. Congratulations. Congratulations, you finally scored a goal. You finally scored a goal. McKinney. We need USA to tie and Bolivia to score again. Fair. That's true. But, oh, Canada, our home and native land. It's better to not qualify than to lose 4-0 to Venezuela. I don't think Canada's losing 4-0 to Venezuela. I hate to tell you. I don't think they're losing 4-0 to Venezuela. Or, I I mean, I don't know. Maybe winning still has Ali Moreno do the Vamos, Venezuela! And Panama scores a third. Panama scores a third the 90th minute right before stoppage time. 1-3. It's over. Oh, by the way, now you need to score multiple goals. It's not just win. You need to score multiple goals. It's over. It's over. It's over. Panama will advance. It's not even a worry for the next 5+ minutes. Panama will advance. The USA just got grouped. As we speak, the USA just got grouped. It's not even a question anymore. The USA just got grouped. The USA just got grouped. It's over. It's over. It's over. The USA team's getting a taste of their own medicine. Yep. 85th minute. Greg Berhalter, it was fun knowing you. It was fun to laugh at you, yeah. I'd say it was fun to laugh at him. It was fun to laugh at you. About anything else, no. It's win or die. Now you need to score multiple goals. Well, you had to score multiple goals anyway, but 5 minutes of stoppage time between Panama and Bolivia. Tack is crying inside, and he's about to cry in public. We'll miss these mean moments. Well, who knows? Maybe the players will still suck, and Berhalter was... I'm sure that the next tactics will be better, but maybe Berhalter wasn't as bad of a problem as we thought. I don't know. Berhalter can't wait to see how you decide to make my fries. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. I gotta run. I gotta run. I work at Burger King making flammable Whoppers. I wear paper hats. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? Oh, snap, Caceres. Hey, he can't ruin this right now, can he? He can't ruin this right now, can he? I don't think so. Oh, wow. Man, I'm having fun. I don't know about you. And Panama won without Carrasquilla. They're a good team. I hate to tell you. 0-1 USA. 1-3 Panama. Panama's about to win their match, and the USA ain't got time to score 3 goals. Bye-bye. What does that mean? Bye-bye. Berhalter, enjoy Burger King. Go on and work at Burger King. Bye-bye. Because you know what, Greg Berhalter? You don't deserve to work at McDonald's. You don't deserve to work at DQ. You deserve to work at Burger King because you're mid. Actually, no, you're just shit. One, it's a Josie Altidore jersey. Second of all, I have it in my collection, so I should wear it when the USA plays. Third of all, it's better than wearing a John Cena t-shirt or a baseball jersey that's red, white, and blue. It doesn't mean anything. Just like when I wear the Mexico jersey, it doesn't mean anything. It's in the collection. Just like when I wear a Nashville jersey, it doesn't really mean anything. It just means Nashville's playing, and it's in my collection. Same as Vancouver. I mean, I've collect jerseys of, I'm trying to collect jerseys of every team, especially in CONCACAF, because at some point it would be good to have a jersey for every team, so I don't look like a jackass wearing a shirt that fits the colors of a team that I don't have a jersey for. And it's probably a John Cena shirt, which it's fitting to, you know, wear the Fruity Pebbles jerseys or Fruity Pebble shirts, but it's fitting. But it always, you know, comes in clutch. But Panama, game over. 3-1 Panama. 1-3 Panama. Panama will advance. It's just how much time does the USA have left is the question. Is there a miracle? No, there won't be, but could there be a miracle? We'll find out. There won't be a miracle, but we could find out. 90th minute. So USA are very much likely grouped. Panama are very much likely advancing in this tournament. The USA needs to... Oh, by the way, Panama has more goals scored, so they need 2 goals. The USA needs a 2-1. Well, they do need 2 goals anyway. 2-1 win for the USA would have them advance. A 2-1 win for the USA would have them advance, but they need 2 goals in 5 minutes. Or whatever they give. 90th minute. 6 minutes of stoppage time. 2 goals in 6 minutes. 2 goals in 6 minutes is a miracle, but can the USA finally find it? 2 goals in 6 minutes. 1's not enough. 2 is enough. A +2 goal differential and 6 points would put them above Panama, but a win would put them above Panama. Uruguay would win the group with results holding. Panama would finish second. USA would be eliminated with Bolivia. I ain't gonna cry. I'll rant, but I ain't crying. The miracle we need is Greg out. I agree. I mean, as long as you don't score 2 goals, I think that'll happen. Five more minutes. 5 more minutes. Time goes by. The clock don't stop. You get the rest. 5 more minutes. You get the rest. Banter. It's coming, boys! Like a popping hot apple pie from McDonald's, because those are some really good. Good luck, Canada. Vamos, Venezuela! I don't know. And Pulisic's pissed off. Thinks it's a handball. Is Canada the only team in CONCACAF to pass the group stage? No, Panama just did. There will be a CONCACAF team that passes to the group through the group stage at the end of this match. It's only Canada and Panama as of now. Could be the USA if they score 2 goals in 4 minutes. But I don't think they will. So Panama. Pulisic's heated because he thought it was a handball. 92nd minute. Only Costa Rica left. They're probably done, though. That's the bad part. Brazil, Colombia probably out of there. So Canada and Panama. I cannot believe it. Rondon scoring 2 on Canada. Saludos. Saludos para Cruz Azul. Afición de la Cruz Azul. Throw in. Cleared. Costa Rica won't score 3 against Paraguay. Exactly. That's my point. So it's going to be Canada and Panama, as it looks like. I cannot believe it, to be honest. Plays down. 93rd minute. Alexi Law's fan costume is legit. It's awesome. Please storm the field. This isn't the SEC. And why would you storm the field when you lose? I've never seen a team storm the field when they lose. If anywhere it was going to happen, it'd be the SEC. I've never seen that happen. Costa Rica only had a good game against Brazil, but I could feel they could put up a fight against Paraguay. I agree with that. I think they can put up a fight, but scoring 3 goals... Navas. Better. 2 minutes. Fracaso, 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 Estados Unidos. The SEC is a weird place. The SEC is a weird place. I love it, but it's a weird place. Because when you're a shit team and you beat Tennessee, or you're a shit team and you beat Alabama, shit. I know they shouldn't, but if Mississippi State ever beats Alabama, even a crap Alabama team at Davis Wade, they better storm the field. I don't care. It's been way too long. It's been way too long. Panama's still here. Let's all laugh at the USA. CONCACAF last man standing, Canada. Take that, USA. Well, we would technically have to win our quarterfinal to be that, but because Panama would still play a day after us. So technically we'd have to win our quarterfinal to be that. But out of the big three, yeah, we are. Out of the big boys, the North Americans, yeah, we are. Yeah, but I still think Navas is better. Oh, Canada. Happy Canada Day. The best one ever. I don't know which one's worse for the Americans, burning the White House or this. When Canada burnt down the White House or this. Because, yes, Canada did burn down the White House in the War of 1812. The more you know. The more you know. The more you know. '95, 96 minutes. Greg has tears in his eyes. He's crying, I think. Like you ever cared before about this job. Now you're getting fired. You're crying. That's the most passionate U.S. person has shown this whole game. And it's full time. The USA lose. 0-1 esta noche, 0-1. They are eliminated from the Copa América. Uruguay and Panama advance. Bolivia, you were done anyway. USA's eliminated. I just speak the truth. I don't care if it's mean. I speak the truth. I say what needs to be said. So what if it's mean? If you're worried about being mean nowadays, you're walking on a minefield. You're walking on eggshells. I could care less. I could care less. Well, I'm not surprised about that. Berhalter, yeah, fired. He is. U.S. eliminated subpar football again. This sucks. That's what happens when you have Greg Berhalter as your manager and not Jesse Marsh. You got Jesse Marsh to join to start his Joker arc. You said, no, we want Berhalter. The man started his Joker arc. Guess what he's doing with Canada? I'm not crying. I'm gonna rant and I'm going to banter them. To be truthful, I'm gonna rant because they deserve it. Then I'm gonna banter them because they deserve it. I ain't crying. Yeah, baby. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Please disperse. Nothing to see here. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review of this match. It's really a rant and a banter session. But, hey, maybe I'll give some Uruguay props. They didn't really earn it tonight, but maybe I'll give them some props. But we'll see what happens. With that being said, oh, it will be great. It will be great. I'll see you later. Congratulations, Uruguay. Felicidades, Uruguay y Panama. Commiserations, United States and Bolivia. We move on. I'm running them out. Peace. See you later.